Hey guys, welcome to the Code to Coffee. And today we are going to learn the K rotate. Okay, so the problem statement, let's discuss. You are given an array of integer and a number of K. Okay, your task is to rotate the array to the right by K position. So let me explain what actually we are saying here. So we'll be given a, you know, we'll be given a the K position. Okay, so K time we need to rotate on this array, right? Let me just So meaning if first time we will rotate in this clockwise direction means the element will be moving from this direction to this direction. Okay. In that case, one will be shifting to here, two will be here, three will be here, four will be here, five will be here, six will be here, and this seven will go on the top, right? So now the seven will become here. This will be on the first rotation. The second rotation will have again the same. The seven, one, two, three, four, five, and six will go to the first position, right? The 6 will be here. Then the third rotation will have the 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. So the final array will be look like this. Okay. So if you closely observe what we are doing here, when we are saying the K rotation, right? The K rotation. So we are saying that these many element, like this K element, should be shifted to the right side, and this n minus K, these many element will be shifting to the right side. So the k, these element will be shifted to the left side, and these element will be shifted to the right side, but this will be in the clockwise direction, right? So what we can do here, so what we can do, we can create one new array. Okay, new array, and we can start. Okay, so if you see this index is nothing but I equal to n minus 1, right? And this is I equal to 0. So what will be the index of this? Let me just remove. Okay, so the index of this position will be I equal to n minus k, right? This is n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. N minus 3 means n minus k. So we can have a for loop, right? We can have a for loop where I will be n minus k to n minus 1, right? We can also have one more counter. We can say it j equal to 0. So now new array will be, new array of jth position will have the value of array of ith position, right? This we can do, and every time we can just say j plus plus. So we are also increasing the j, right? So j will be traversing from here to j equal to n minus k to n minus 1. No, sorry, j will be traversing from 0 to the how many element will be there for this. Okay, so basically we can just say the j plus plus, right? One more for loop also we need, right? So we already shifted these element into the new array, right? Now these element from I equal to 0 to I equal to n minus k minus 1, these element also need to be append to the new array, right? So similarly we can do the same here. I equal to n minus, sorry, n I equal to 0 to n minus k minus 1, and every time the new array of j will have the array of I, right? Again the same I plus plus. Okay, now this is the one approach. Okay, so slightly basically two for loop we are saying, we are using, but what you can do, we can use a one for loop with a slightly clear uh, you know clean code basically, right? So you closely observe this position, right? This position where I equal to n minus 1, n minus k. So what we are doing here, the element of this position we are trying to shift to the 0th position, right? Here you can see the fifth is on the 0. Similarly we are shifting all these things to the respective position like this, right? So, but the base is somehow we can finalize the index. What will be the index when it will shift to the 0, right? So currently I equal to n minus 1, right? So what will be the index of the array of the element where it need to shift, right? That we need to figure out. So what you can do here, the simple math. Okay, So you can do I plus k from both sides, I minus k plus k. This will cross, right? Now I plus k modulus of n, and here modulus of n, and this will be 0, right? So I plus k modulus of n. So this will be like our index. If we have the I index, okay, then we can move at this position. Okay, this is the another approach. Okay, but in both approach, we'll code it out how it will look like. But in both approach, we will have the new array, right? And we'll also have the for loop. So in this case, the space complexity will be order of n, right? And the time complexity also will be the order of n, right? Let's code this one. Okay. So we have the array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and the k equal to 0. Let's create one more function to calculate our rotation. Okay. Let's say the k rotate. That will take an array of integer and the k. That will be also of integer. Okay. We should have a new array, and that will be also type of integer array, and the length will be of array size, the original array size, right? And you can just simply print fmt print rotated array is new array, right? And we can call here a rotate with the array and key, right? Save it. Okay, that will be 0, and then find a for loop for um, I equal to from n minus k, right? N minus k till I is less than n. So the n is nothing but the length of array, right? And you can say I and j equal to I plus 1 and j plus 1. That's we can do. Simply we can assign j equal to array of I, right? So just copy, and the second for loop will start from 0th to n minus k, right? Let me just run this. So yeah, the rotated array is 5, 6, 7, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we discuss this logic as well, the modulus one, right? This one we already coded. This one we already coded. Now we are going to code this one, right? So for that thing, let me just copy the same, and we can say the rotation with the mod, right? The mod rotation, mod rotated, right? And we are not going to use do for loop. We do not require this j1. All the j pointer I can remove. And when we are trying to map, we can map like I plus k modulus of n, right? And that at this position, we could just simply have the array of I, right? So let me just verify. Yeah, I plus k modulus of n. So I plus k modulus of n. Let me simply call this. We'll say k rotation of mod. Let's just run this. So the mod rotated array is also exactly the same. No, there's something problem we are getting. It's a 0, 0. Okay. The problem here is we should start from 0, not from n minus k. We can run it. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that's fine. Now, as we discussed, the order of, space complexity is the order of n because we are creating the new array, right? So what if we can create, we don't need to create the new array and we do something like this. So let's discuss that thing. For that thing, let me just copy here. Okay. So what did we discuss? So this element, this k element, we need to, shift to this place, and this n minus k element, this need to be shift at the right position, right? This is our agenda. And what we can do, so what we can do for this n minus k elements, right, and the k element, what we can do, we can simply reverse this subarray, okay, which is from I equal to n minus k to I equal to n minus 1. So this subarray we can reverse, right? After reverse, what we'll get? The 7, 6, and 5. Similarly, we can reverse this one as well, right? Which will be from I equal to 0 to I equal to n minus k minus 1. If we reverse this one, what will be the output? This will be the 4, 3, 2, 1, right? And the we'll get to one array, which will be the reverse of the subarray. This is the reverse of the second subarray. This is the reverse of the first subarray. Again, we can do reverse of the entire resulting array. So the output will be like now 5. This will be 5, then 6, then 7, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, right? So this is the output. If you closely observe, yeah, it's exactly the same what we got earlier, right? Like this. Now, and how you can reverse? Simply logic of reverse. We can start with the I equal to 0 and j equal to, maybe let's say we have one array 5, 6, 7. So I we can start from here, and j we can start from here, right? J will be nothing but n minus 1 and I equal to nothing but 0. And we can traverse I at this direction, meaning I plus plus, and j in this direction, right? Meaning j minus minus. The same thing, we can use the while loop or maybe for loop, where you can just say I and j, which will be starting from the 0 and n minus 1, and the condition will be I is less than j, that's all, and I will be increasing and j will be decreasing. So this will be our for loop. Inside this for loop, we can just swipe. Okay, so what we can do, we can just swipe these two elements to each other. This will go here and this will go here. So simply we can just simply swipe with the array of, let's say, I will become array of j, and the array of j will become array of I, right? This we can do in atomic. Either you can use the third variable. So what you can do, you can assign this array of j value in the temp, right? In the temp you can just assign the value of j, and this step would say array of j equal to, no, array of I, and array of j equal to array of, no, not array, temp you can do. So this is the another approach with the help of the third variable. But here we can do in a Golang or maybe the Python, you can just simply write array of I and array of j is equal to array of j and array of I. This you can simply write in the Golang or the Python. Okay, let's code this one. So coding, we can create a, let me just copy k rotates with the reverse. Okay, now in the k rotate reverse, you can simply change this reverse. Okay, also we also can create one util function, say the reverse, that will have the array, just simply array of int, right? That we can do. And what we are doing here, for I equal to 0, sorry, I and j, that will be a 0, and let me just write n equal to length of array, right? So nothing but n minus, okay, and then I should be less than j, I j equal to I plus 1 and j minus 1. All we can do, and simply you can say I, array of I and array of j will be the array of j and array of I. This will be our reverse, right? And in our k rotation, okay, I don't know why we need things. We just need two things. Okay, first we'll reverse from array from, let me see, array from n minus k to n minus 1, right? So you can just simply say n minus k to whatever the value we have. Okay, so let me just define n, and the second reverse will be from 0 to n minus k minus 1, right? From 0 to, or you can leave that thing, n minus k, and the third, so this is our second, 0 to n minus 1, and the third will be for the entire array, right? You can simply say uh, reverse of everything whatever in our array, right? And this is not our, we are not going to use the new array, right? So whatever the array we have, that, so this is our reverse logic. Let's just print. Okay, we didn't call, sorry, bad, a rotate with the reverse. So here the reverse rotated array is the 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, exactly same, but only we are not using the new array. We are just reversing the second half. I mean second subarray, first subarray, and the entire array, and whatever the we are getting, that is actually the rotation of k times, right? So this is what we got here. This is what we got here. So thank you so much, guys.